Sydney's bikie underworld is at it again, waging a fresh battle in the ongoing war for criminal supremacy. The target this time, a teenager who's been shot in the throat by rival hitmen. And after some relatively soft talk recently, police now seem to be ramping up their counter-attack. Christian de Garis is at the scene of this latest shooting where one innocent bystander got the fright of his life. Christian.
Well, Sandra, when we speak to residents, they say they've become pretty immune to the term bikie shooting until it lands on their doorstep. So imagine this pretty typical street, two cars come flying in, corner a teenager and pump over a dozen bullets at him. He's bleeding and come running into this random house screaming for help, and the young family inside have suddenly found themselves at the front line of a bikie war.
At 8:30 last night, Sydney's bikie war came knocking on Mohammed Mansour's door.
Young man jumped from the car and he's screaming, I got shot.
1 minute, the tradesman's family was watching TV. The next, he was plugging a bullet hole in a man's neck.
As soon as I recognized in the neck, I just sat him down and told him not to move, and we put a towel around his neck.
The victim, Basil Hijazi, had been cornered in the street by two cars loaded with gunmen. They unleashed 12 rounds. One bullet went clean through the 19-year-old's neck, just millimetres from killing him.
I heard the volley of shots, then there was a lot of screaming going on, and I thought it was some kid letting off firecrackers and getting into trouble for it.
The wounded teenager stumbled into Mohammed's arms.
My wife, she was frightened. She was scared bad. She never experienced something like that.
Hijazi is connected to the Comanchero bikie club, and his attempted execution follows the murders of two Hells Angels gang members last week.
This is all about ego and control of the local drug market, something residents here normally wouldn't give a second thought to. But when they find themselves caught in the crossfire, it suddenly becomes a big concern.
Amazingly scary. Yes, everybody was pretty scared. I mean, the shots went out without really having much regard to what was behind them.
Last week, police were spruiking mediation, but this morning it was bad cop tactics, raiding 13 Hells Angels haunts.
We're not going to stand back and allow members of Outlaw Motorcycle Gang to dictate the terms to us and put the lives and safety of the members of the community at risk.
They seized guns, drugs and arrested a senior member found bunkering down in a city hotel.
Now, that was a pretty revealing press conference by police. They say they wanted to make it clear they're out there being proactive, and they claim they've stopped 4 other shootings from happening. They also said that other criminal groups are using this feud as a smokescreen to level a few scores.
Christian de Garis reporting there. Thank you.